Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am out front of the Saratoga County Correctional Facility covering the Charlotte Sena kidnapping case. Craig Ross, the suspect, is now being held without bond at this facility right here. He got arraigned the other day during the early morning hours, real early, around 3 a.m., and then brought and booked here, no bond. However, he has the right to go to a bond hearing, and it's quite possible he might ask for bond. Do you think the circumstances regarding the kidnapping of 9-year-old Charlotte Sena, do you think Craig Ross should get bond? He's currently held at this facility right here. Let me take you on a tour around the building. Check it out. What in the world was Craig thinking? Did he not think of the consequences on what he did? Apparently, there's reports that he suffers from MS, multiple sclerosis. He's going to most likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. He'll probably be here for about a year or two, unless he wants a speedy trial. We know he's going to most likely be convicted, right? I'd say there's 100% chance that he'll be convicted. Anyone out there feel that he's innocent? Does anyone out there feel that Craig is being framed? He has nothing to do with this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But I think he's guilty. He'll spend a couple years here and then go into the state prison system. Going in around getting close to 50 years old for him, it means he'll probably be behind bars for the next 40 or 50 years of his life while he suffers from MS. I can tell you, the medical treatment in prisons is pretty much horrible. You don't get it. You break a leg, they give you some aspirin, right? You have a cough or you have a serious illness, you're not going to the hospital like that. You're not. So did he not think about the consequences? Now the question is, what do you think the penalty should be? How much time do you think he should get? I say life. But it's a kidnapping charge for now, first-degree kidnapping. Is he involved with other cases? We don't know yet. First-degree kidnapping, what would be the penalty for that? If he has no prior history, no serious history, I heard there was a DWI, but no recent criminal history, what do you think the judge will give him? Will they make a plea bargain? Will they make a plea bargain? You know, a lot of times prosecutors don't want the victim on the stand. The victim would be Charlotte, 9 years old. Would she have to come on the stand if he says, hey, I want to go to trial? So to stop that and prevent that, maybe offer him a plea deal for 40 years, 30 years, 20 years. I don't think a prosecutor would go less than 25 years on a kidnapping, even though, she was found alive, but we don't know the type of damage that is done on her psychological and her future. I think it should be a life sentence, but he is being held right here. Will he ask for bond? Don't know. Even if he got bond, what do you think the bond would be? 10 million? 20 million? I think it would be in the millions. And he doesn't have the money. He owned a very, very, it's a trailer, a couple minutes away from Charlotte's family home. And then his mother, and I don't think his mother also lives on a trailer on a property. So they don't have much money at all. I am JLR Investigates, out here investigating Saratoga County. I am covering this case extensively. Check out my playlist in reference to this case. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button. We will talk soon. Stay tuned. No, I was going to ask about visitation. How does that work?
We look to visit.
You know who.
Well, we're going to have to make contact with the Colonel.
Yeah.
And he'll be able to set it up that way, but he himself has to actually say he wants to.
Yeah, trying to get a confession out of him, you know what I mean, to help you guys.
So anyway, yeah, if you want to do that, make contact with those guys, all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem.